Hey guys, how's it going? I have another deck to show off to you guys today. It's really popular and I think it's really good. So I wanted to show it off to you guys. Rolls around the regular Volcanion with the attack power heater. Choose a Pokemon on your bench, attach a fire energy from your discard pile to each of those Pokemon for 20. And Volcanion EX, which has Steam Up, which is if you discard a fire energy, you do 30 more damage. With your fire Pokemon do 30 more damage. And it has Volcanic Heat, which is 130, and your opponent you can attack next turn. So both really good cards. You use Hoopa, Scoundrel Ring, which search your deck for 3 X's and put them on your bench. Well, and put them in your hand, and you can put them on your bench later. And 2 Shaman. You play 4 Rocker. Just go through your deck really quickly. It's super good, and it came from the top 16 Japanese list at Worlds. I was gonna make a video on it, but I decided against it. So, yeah, it's a really cool card. You play 4 energy retrieval. Just get two basic energy from your discard pile into your hand. 1 escape rope. Both players switch Pokemon from their active to their bench, and your opponent goes first. Really good card, and yeah, there's just a really good card in general. I also play 1 switch just to switch your active to the bench. Sometimes you don't really feel the need to have 2 escape rope. You don't really want your opponent's bench to come to the active, and vice versa with switch. Sometimes you only want yourself to go to the active. But sometimes you want your opponent's shaman or whatever, and make them have to make bad decisions, and that's why you play both. The Trainer's Mail, just good to go through your deck and find the cards that you need. 4 Ultra Ball, discard 2 cards from your hand, and then search your deck for a Pokemon. Basically, what this means is that turn 1 you can search for a Hoopa, you can search for 2 or 3 Volcanion, and a Shaman, and then you set your entire board up for the entire game, which is amazing. So there's no reason really not to play Ultra Ball, just godlike card, and also Hoopa is amazing. VS Seeker helps you get all your versatile supporters back, really great. 1 Fisherman gets 4 discard energy from your discard pile into your hand. So when you're discarding so many energy, it just helps you get them back. 2 Lysander, just snipe things on the bench that you want to knock out if they're setting up. 2 N, Shuffle Draw, also late game disruption. Just so good. Ranger, you might want to play 2, but I think 1 is fine. Especially because you have a multitude of attackers. You can also use a regular Volcanion, which can do a ton of damage with just steam ups. Like you can do 40 times 30, which is 120 plus 20 from Power Heater plus 10 from Fighting Fairy Belt. So you're doing a lot of damage anyways, regardless. And if you don't want to attack with Volcanion, you can just use Ranger. So you're fine. 4 Sycamore, just discard your hand and draw 7 cards, really great card. 1 Parallel City, which this is actually where my list gets interesting. 1 Parallel City, so on this side it says your opponent, you discard Pokemon until you have 3 Pokemon on your bench. So you can actually use this for 2 ways. You can limit your opponents to bench Pokemon and not let them play any Pokemon onto their bench. But you can also use it so that you get all your EXs and like Shamans and Hoopas and things that you don't want on your bench off. On the other side, it's really good because it makes the opponent's grass, fire, or water Pokemon do 20 less damage. You can put it on your side as well. I don't know if I'd recommend it. If you can do enough damage anyways, it's not a big deal. And if you really want to limit your opponent's bench, it's good. So 1 Skyfield. This is kind of where my list gets interesting. I play 1 of each. Skyfield lets each player have 8 Pokemon on their bench, so you can both bench as many Pokemon as you want early game, and then late game you're going to want to play Parallel City, get rid of all those Pokemon. So really good. 3 Fighting Fury Belt. You have 40 more HP and 10 more damage. Amazing card. Pretty self-explanatory because your Volcanion a crap ton of HP and makes them hard to KO. 1 Float Zone. I only really found room and thought I needed 1. I play already 2 switching cards. You can manually retreat if you really need to retreat, and you play so many energy and so many ways to attach energy that I figured I don't really need it. And just 12 fire energy. You can kind of tinker with it. I don't really feel the need to have 13. You might even be able to cut it to 11 if you really need another card. With 4 energy retrieval and a fisherman, you're looking pretty good. So you have a lot of room to play with this deck. And I'll just be right back with a game I played online. I'll be back in a second. Thanks, guys. So we're playing against fake monsters with a psychic fairy and some other typings deck. So I lost the coin flip. That sucks. But we'll see who goes first. I'm not really sure what he's playing. It looks like he's playing a lot of different typings, so we're gonna get a pretty good start. This start is just really good. I have Volcanion, I have an energy, I have an energy discard to get back. I have an Ultra Ball to get 3 Volcanion from a Hoopa, and then I have the Shaman, so I don't have to actually Ultra Ball for the Shaman. So this is actually just an amazing hand. So I'm gonna Ultra Ball away Ranger because I actually want it in the discard pile because I don't want to have to look for it. So hopefully I don't have my Hoopa prized. Unfortunately, it's really brutal. I also looks like I have another Volcanion prize and a Volcanion regular and an EX prize. So this is just a really brutal turn of events. It also looks like I have an energy prize, so I know 4 of my prizes off the bat. I have an energy prize, a Volcanion prize, a Hoopa prize. But that's not too bad. I can still recover from a lot of this. It's not super bad. It just kind of sucks, but you know, you can deal with it, right? It doesn't lose like too much steam from losing Hoopa, so that's why you only play 1. You can still manage it. It just kind of sucks. So I'm gonna grab an Ultra Ball. I'm actually just gonna Shaman for 4 cards. I want to fill my hand up as much as I can, and yeah, I mean, I'll grab this so I can steam up or whatever. It doesn't really matter. I'm actually kind of looking for an N here, so I don't have to discard these 2 VS Seekers. So I'll grab my second Shaman. Alternatively, I could just grab a Volcanion EX, and that sets me up. And then I only have to discard really 1 VS Seeker, which is fine. Or 2 VS Seekers will be gone. That sucks. But I don't really want to bench 2 Shaman. It sucks more. So I'll just grab another Volcanion EX. This is setting me up pretty well. I have 2 energy in the discard pile, and I think this format's getting more like aggressive to the point where you discard a lot of your VS Seekers really early. And I also think VS Seekers have less value than they've had before. I don't really need to play the Parallel City just yet. I'll play a Trainer's Mail, see if I find anything. I want to conserve this VS Seeker because I have this VS Seeker here and 1 VS Seeker here, and I have an N in hand. So next turn I'm not going to need it. I could play the Arcarbike, but I'm not really searching for anything. Like I said, I have everything I want, so I'll just pass off the turn here. I'm gonna have a great turn next turn. I can Power Heater, attach another energy to Volcanion. I can Acrobike, I can N. So I have a lot of things going for me right here. And the Clef Key doesn't do anything to me just because I'm not playing a Mega Deck, so I'm not scared of it at all. And it's also a bad starter because you have to find a way to retreat it with the Floatstone or an energy. So I have a lot going for me right now, and this is a really great start. And when decks have a good start like this, it's really hard to beat them. So if I can get another Ultra Ball, another thing on my bench, and just discard my Shaman and just have big bulky attackers on my bench, that'd be fantastic. Okay, so it looks like he discarded a Skyla and a Shield Energy. Wow, this is a very interesting card. Might be feeling it's a metal deck, like a Caesar deck, in which case I'd be in really good hands. But he gets a Riolu. This is a very interesting deck. I'm not really sure what he's playing. Maybe playing like an anti-EX meta deck or something like that, but I'm not worried at all. I can knock this out pretty easily. He's gonna get a Bursting Balloon onto the Clef Key and Sycamore. If I can find another Fire Energy, I can Lysander and knock out the Riolu, which would be amazing for me. and avoid the bursting balloon. Because I don't really want to attack into that, but I might have to. He's gonna VS Seeker for Sycamore. I'm not really sure why he's doing it so preemptively. It doesn't really make sense to me, but so if I end him, he's like not that in that good of a spot. So I really want to get the Lysander on the Riolu. And dang, yeah, I got the fire energy, which is really nice. Okay. So I'm gonna Lysander. Wait, I'm just gonna check the resistance or weakness or whatever. I'm gonna Lysander Riolu, which is his main attacker, from what it appears. And I'm gonna steam up once. Steam up twice. And I don't really feel the need to do anything. I've done a lot this turn. I'm gonna knock him out. Does 80 damage. I'll attach one here and one here, just powering myself up. And I have a lot of energy in the discard pile already. So, okay, I get my Volcanion off my prizes. That's good. So I can drop that next turn. And so I'm gonna start doing a lot of damage, and I'm gonna be able to probably even attack with like baby Volcanion. And so through like energy retrieval and fisherman, it's just really easy to get all your steam ups going. He's gonna Sycamore again. Oh, discards a lot of stuff. Yeah, he had Lucario. He has to discard a lot of energy. So being able to kill that Riolu, setting him back 2 more turns is really brutal for him. I'm gonna start getting mad prizes really quickly, and he hasn't got anything going. He had that one Riolu, and I knocked it out before I could do anything. He's gonna town map. I'm gonna see what he has prized. Wow. He has 3 bursting blue. That's really brutal. And he has 1 Lucario. Dang. That's his main way of like of doing damage to me and recoil, and to think that is all gone. Yeah, I mean that's fine. Yeah, I was gonna bench a Volcanion anyways, it's fine. He can see my hand, he knows that I have what I have. And that's not a big deal to me, honestly. Let me think about what I wanna do here. I'll attach an I kinda wanna steam up. I'll steam up. Then I'll play Parallel City this way. So that way, do I want to do this to myself? Yeah, I do. So this way, unless he finds a way to knock out my Volcanion, I have them down. All 3 down, and then I can just put a regular one on later. And yeah, okay, I hit what I wanted to hit. It was either Fire Energy or Fighting Fairy Belt. And so this is going to make my Volcanion super bulky. And I'm just in an amazing spot right now. I have 2 Volcanion EXs almost powered up. A regular Volcanion with a Fighting Fairy Belt on it. And this actually just has no way to set up. He's playing this like kind of countering the meta, trying to counter the meta somehow with Klefki and like unknowns set up. But like when you have a deck that's this strong, and I don't even have EX attackers going, and if I can, like I'm doing super well still. If I can find a way to knock out this other Riolu, I'm in a great spot. I need to hit another Lysander or something, but like I said, I'm in a good spot. And without I'm not sure why he's benching all these Klefkis. I don't play any Megas, so I'm not sure really what he's trying to accomplish. He Ultra Balls for Lucario. I'm not sure why he's preemptively Ultra Balling for Pokemon. He's gonna attach an energy, and I don't know. I'm not really sure what I want to do right now. I mean, even if I can't knock out the Riolu this turn, I'm still in a pretty good spot. Like, I don't really need to knock out the Riolu, it'd just be kind of nice. I'm gonna end. I don't want. He has a Lucario in his hand, and I don't really want that. I just want energy to see him up and knock him out. And looks like I'm gonna whiff. It looks like I'm getting an energy retrieval off his trainer's mount, so I'm gonna hope for that. And it looks like I hit the energy retrieval, so that's good for me. You play 4, right? So it's not like I got lucky. It's just like the card. I play a ton of the cards so that I can get the card, right? So I'm gonna energy retrieval, and I'll steam up. And I have like no energy in my discard pile right now. I just got one and discarded it back, right? Because you have so much. You have so much, like, you're getting your energy back every turn, right? You're getting so many energy back that I have already like half my energy on my board, and I had one prize, right? So every energy prize is kind of crucial because you have so many energies on your field already that you can't get them back all the time. And I mean, I'm already set up. After like multiple turns of power here, you're just completely set up across your entire board. And so a late game end won't really affect me. I can retreat into another Volcanion and attack. I have everything going for me right now. And even if you can attack and maybe knock out this, maybe you can attack me and knock me out, like, but I'm still fine, right? He's not really doing anything to me. I can use my Volcanion to kill him if he can't kill me this turn. He's only 110 HP, so this is brutal. Wow, Fight Alone does a lot of damage, but it has to assume that I have. It caps out at It's gonna do only 150 to me, which doesn't even knock me out. What just happened? Oh, buddy. Okay, sure, that's fine. Yeah, he can't even knock me out because he has like one Pokemon on his bench. If he can find a way, oh, I understand why he plays Klefki, so he can kind of just get rid of Pokemon on his bench. Oh, I think he misplayed. I think he wanted to attach the Klefki to the unknown and then farewell letter, because I don't think he has a knockout here. I have 170 HP, so I think he's gonna whip the knockout. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, he needed to knock out the Klefki as well. But then that he would die. So like I understand why he didn't do it. And so, you see how I just can? Yeah, he's gonna scoop. I had the switch. I had the energy in hand. I had everything I just wanted. And this deck just got powered up so quickly. Like, even if I didn't have the multiple turns, just relax and power heater, I still would have been good, right? Because after you just need one turn of power heatering, and then you need to you need 2 turns of power heater, and then you can just attach an energy, and then you set up for basically the game because your Volcanion decks are powered up forever. So this deck is really strong. It's been doing really well at a lot of tournaments, like local tournaments, and even the ARG tournament in Oklahoma. So this deck is just really strong, really good, and I'd highly recommend it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.